everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video I'm going to do my finished pages for the last 2 months. I know I promised to colour along, but we've had absolute chaos here at home. I won't go into detail, but some quite challenging situations for my eldest son, so we're trying to deal with that. So before I go into the other pages, I want to show you my progress for the last 2 months in the Romantic Country book. This is Romantic Country, the second tale. This is my membership. We're really cracking on with this book now. I think we must be nearly halfway. So if you wanted to join, I know it's a bit of a shameless plug, but if you did want to join, all those videos, if you join now, will still be there. They will be there and available to you as long as you are a member. So from the word go, every video that I've done each week would be available to you. Just saying. Okay, so let's get started. So this is, I don't think they're in order, but this is one of the first pages we did, this little coat of arms page. And I had to do a black background because when I did my moon, my blue moon page here, it bled through. I had an awful job with it. So I did a black background, and I just, this was really all about repairing this page so I didn't have a janky page in the book. So the page is coloured all with Prismacolor pencils. The book, sorry, is all done with Prismacolor pencils, Thule art paint pens, and acrylic paint sometimes. We get out acrylic paint if I need to do a repair or we've got a massive background, for example. Then the next one we did is, we did this. You might have seen, if you're following, you might have seen the how to colour the curtains on Mini Monday. I did the ballroom page. Love how it came out. I love how it came out. Now this I think was Posca, and then I did pencil over it, the background, the blue. I can't remember. I know there's got some extreme glitter Mod Podge on the ballroom floor. I think that's about it. And Thule art pens, and I can see extreme glitter on bows and bits and pieces, but absolutely love how it turned out. And this was my little story. These are the evil twins here and this is their mum. Just reminded me a little bit of Cinderella. So yeah, so that's that. Gorgeous. I love it. I love how it came out. And then, oh yes, we did the our first side-by-side pages. This one we'd done before, Uncle Willie's Barn. We did that and finished that before, another month. I don't know if I'd shown you actually, I can't remember. But then we did this Field of Flowers, and let me pull you down. There we go. And again, I love how she came out. I did the stones on the windmill, which I've been asked to do a tutorial on with distress inks, so I will get to that. But like I say, I planned a full-on colour along for Thursday today, but obviously I haven't had the chance. I didn't want to let you down with just no video and no explanation, so I thought I'd share our beautiful pages that we do. And then, I don't know if I showed you that one. That was the stained glass window that I was dreading. I can't remember whether I showed you that one or not. But I will do, as soon as I know I've got to the halfway mark, if you'd like to see it, I'll do a full progress in the book. This is the Fairy Castle, it's called. And this is our most recent finish. We've just finished this one. This is all pencil. Pencil background. Yeah, it's all pencil apart from the outlining, which is acrylic paint pens, the Thule art pens. And I'm thrilled with this page. Absolutely love the colour combination. And I even made up a little story about the houses, because in the back of the book it tells you that this castle, this fairy castle, is not easy to find and it keeps disappearing. It moves location. So I kind of tried to blend it in, apart from this red, which matches the berries, which is their meeting hut. Which is their dining hall, meeting hut, functions room, all those kind of things. So it was made red. but I absolutely love this one. I don't know what it is about it, the colours or what it is, I'm not sure. But I tried to make her wings look a little translucent, and I put some, yeah, you can see it there, extreme glitter over the top, because Mod Podge extreme glitter is flat, so I can use it in this book. Whereas if we put stickles in it, it'd be very hard to colour over it. But we are going great guns, and should you join, there is a Facebook group that we've got, and you should see the people's pages on that. They take my breath away. They take inspiration, and then sort of they've flourished enough to be able to go off on their own and, you know, do their own colour schemes and things. It's incredible. Dreading this page, absolutely dreading it. We did this beautiful, the leprechauns, I think they're called. Sorry, I'm just trying to move the book. The leprechauns. And I did traditional colours for the tea set. So gold, green and pink. And then our little chappies down here. And then put extreme glitter on our ice cubes. Good fun. Good fun. Very simple background, but really good fun. I really enjoyed it. So there's that one. And then I think, I don't know if I showed you the hawthorn tree. I can't remember. So there's the hawthorn tree. We did the double page. It took forever. And my goodness, trying to work out colours that where you're going to place them without it being too busy was a real challenge. But I loved it. And I love how it's turned out. And then last but not least, over the last 2 months, because we do a page a week, unless it's a double page spread, and then I do it over 2 weeks. So last but not least, we did the circus page. That's also got extreme glitter on, and so has the sign. Yeah, I love it. Unusual choice to do the background black. But I had done it, and then I asked my members, do we keep it black? Should I keep it black, or should we change it and paint? Shall I paint over it? But they were quite keen that it was left black. They liked the idea of it being night time and the parade is moving on to its next location. So again, Mod Podge Extreme Glitter, Prismacolor pencils, and Thule Art pens, which I just did some little. I painted over there was like strips down here and I didn't like it, so I painted over that with acrylic paint, put some pencil over it for a bit of shadow, and then put my Thule Art pen signature flowers in. They're just really simple little shapes really, but you know, I like them. So that they kind of feature quite heavily in my colouring, my little signature flowers. So that's Romantic Country. That's where we are. I mean, we have done a lot. But if you were interested, I can do you a full update of where we are membership-wise on pages, because I think we might be about halfway through, actually. So let me grab my colouring diary. It's just a little notebook, but I have got one that was made for me that is so beautiful. And I want to get it out, but every time I look at it, it's so beautiful, I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so I have to go back to September. Goodness me. Right, we did, oh yes, how could I forget? We did R.J. Hampson's book. Now this was on the channel as a YouTube page, and it's good to look back. I forget these. Oh yeah, Our Gorgeous Wizard. Now, so this is a colour with me on the channel, and I used Artex pencils here, glossy accents and stickles. So there is a lot of shine, glitter, but I absolutely love it. Now when I was colouring this page, I said to, there's glossy accents on his glasses, I can feel them. I said to everyone, oh, I'm going to contact RJ and ask if we can have a wizard book. How cool would that be? You know, like we had Mr. Fogarty, could we have a wizard book? Well, I did contact RJ, and as a response, he did his, you can sign up free to his newsletter and you get free pages. And he did another wizard page, which I am going to have to look up and get, because I adore this character. I think he's gorgeous. So he said, his response was, I will think about how I can make that into a full book. So he might feature by himself. How cool is that? RJ's so lovely. Every time I've contacted him, he responds. He's also sent me he sent me books from my wish list and put his name on them. He's just such a lovely person. So I do believe if it can be done, he will do it for us. So that's really exciting. Yeah, so Artex pencils, stickles, glossy accents. Okay, and then we go into my Patreon pages, which none of you guys will have seen unless you're part of Patreon. And we're colouring Universum, we're colouring, what is the other ones? Let me get it right. Rita Berman's compilation book, Hannah Carlson's compilation book, Very Mice colouring series books, Diane Defoe, Teddy Bear, and Furballs, RJ Hampson's Asleep, and we're also colouring Maria Troll. So we've got quite a collection going in there, but we are going to keep going. We rotate through the pages and we're going to keep going until we have completed them. That was ages ago. Well, have I done one in here? It was in my pile, so I don't think I've written it down. How disgusting. No, I don't know if I have actually this month. Oh, we did. It says the bird cage. This one, that's right. So I did this one. Now, what is that? Pencil sharpenings. We use different materials than just Prisma in our Maria Troll book and in our Rita book and in our Hannah Carlson's books, because we can get away with it. The Hannah Carlson's book, we are doing the black background challenge. So each week I have to do, each time we get Hannah's book out, I have to do a black background featuring something different. I'll show you at the end of the video if you stick around what we did this week. So this one was done with, I think it's Prismas this month. I think I used, I think it was Prismas because I haven't written anything else down. Prismas, and this would be Castle. Oh my goodness, Lucy, get your words out. What are they? King Art gel sticks and a stencil for the clouds in the background. Love it. I absolutely love it. Love the colour scheme. Really, really pretty. So there's that one. That's Maria Troll's Universum. That's 2 we've done in there now. Then what have I got next? Birds of a Feather. Rita Berman. Okay. So this is the Rita Berman book that we're colouring in. And we use different medium in here. So watercolours and things as a base. Just as a base. And then we do colouring over it. And we did... Did we do this one? Yes, we did. Just looks so... It just feels like such a long time ago because I'm colouring pages each week for the membership Patreon. It feels like forever. So this was Inktense, this one. And I remember because I hadn't used the Inktense in such a long time and I got so carried away with all the colours I was using, I needed to tone the page down. So we used Inktense and I think was... I think maybe a tiny touch of Prisma. I think. I can see there was water medium used on the back. But yeah, and paint pens. So, really cool. Really cool. And this paper, there's no bleed through whatsoever. Rita's pages, just take it and take it and take it. You have to be careful, but they do, you know, I let it dry in between and did a couple of layers, but I'm thrilled with how that one came out. So I called it Birds of a Feather. And very appropriate for us in the UK, and I know there's some other parts of the world that have been suffering with severe floods and extreme weather. Okay, so that was that one. And then we did RJ Hampson's. We do as a bit of a break in between all our intense colouring. We do Asleep. And which one did I do? I did the chicken, which is at the back. And I love it. It's so nice to get this book out and just have a bit of a break. So we did this little chicken and her chicks. And this would have been, this is a Hoo 96 cent set of pastel markers. and then I think Prisma pencils. So I try and stick to Prisma because it's easier for people to convert, and we've got all those charts on our Facebook group for conversion. And so I do try and stick to Prisma. Sometimes I'll branch out and use something different, maybe the Black Widows, but it was such good fun. Really, really good, wholesome fun, and it's lovely just to do something very simple. And I was saying yesterday how I wish we were just colouring like Hannah's book, or, you know, one book, but actually it's so refreshing. By the time you get back round to RJ's, it's so refreshing to colouring his wonderful, simple works. And there's so many lovely ones in here. So I really do appreciate RJ, all the work that he puts into it to keep bringing us relatively low cost, brilliant artwork. I mean, this is his simple one. He was requested a simple colouring book. So these are this one, Asleep and There's Awake. There's a flip through on my channel, but they're so refreshing just to pull out, get your alcohol markers in there, and feel accomplished that you've achieved a page. So that's Asleep, which is part of the Patreon as well. And then what's next? You've seen A Field Full of Flowers. Yes, we've seen that. Ah, yes. Then there is, oh, there's so many. Teddy Bear Therapy, which is our new one by Diane Defoe. We had a request from a few people that we also coloured in this one. So we did. And I did the little lighthouse. The little lighthouse and the seagulls. Look at our Teddy. He's got little pink cheeks from the wind blowing on him. So here, I think I used... Oh, I used... did I? I think I used Neocolour 2s to like paint on. I'd actually scribbled on the, like coloured on them with Neocolour 2s, but it wouldn't spread out. So then I took a bit of watercolour and we did that over the top. And then, before I got here, it dawned on me, actually, after scribbling them on the Caran d'Ache board, and we used the Neocolour 2s to paint with, and then that worked. But I have to remember that this book, it doesn't, it like grips the pencil marks and you can't get rid of them. So this was Neocolours, watercolour and pencils, and of course acrylic paint pen. He's adorable, isn't he? There is so many beautiful ones in here, and this was one I've done before we started our membership. I'd done by myself. Yeah, so that's our new book, Teddy Bear Therapy. And then we've got, we do Matchstick Mouse, we do the Very Mice colouring series, so the House Mouse design series, and we do Matchstick Mouse as well. So, I don't know if we've done a Matchstick Mouse. We did, oh, we did the Lamb. There's so many pages to show you. I'm so confused over which ones you've seen and which ones you haven't. We did the Lamb. What else did we do? And these are alcohol markers, the 96 set of a hoo-hoo. And we did that one. And we moved to the autumn book, so that should be here somewhere. I'm so disorganised, people. We did an autumn one, so I don't know where that is. Oh, it might have been this we moved to. So these will be coming back round. These are gorgeous little illustrations, these ones. So what did we do in here? I need to be more precise than just writing the book down. Oh yeah, we did a sunny seat because my fear was that we were running out of sunshine, and I was right. So we did a sunny seat, and this was Prismas and alcohol markers with a little bit, it looks like, I'd put a tiny bit of stickles on the sunflower. Yeah, and this is Mud Pie. Absolutely gorgeous pages. Gorgeous, gorgeous pages. And takes me back because my first ever... Was it my first? No, it wasn't. I think it was my first flip through. I showed all 3 books. Happy Hoppers, a Very Mice colouring book, and then there's another one, I can't remember what it's called, but So we switched from the spring book to the autumn book, because obviously that makes sense. And we're going to start in here. So that was our first page. We did mud pie. And then, oh yes, shooting star. No, this is not one we're doing. I don't know. This must have been a that must have been a tutorial when it came out that we did that on the channel. Yes, I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, on the channel. I can't remember what it was. Was it with? Looks like it might have been Polychromos. I don't know. Looks like Polychromos to me. Because this is the new one. Yes, this is on the channel. As a colour with me on the channel. And I absolutely love it. Isn't it gorgeous? This whole book is gorgeous. Love it. This was gifted to me and I'm so grateful. I love it. So that's on the channel. I don't know whether you've seen these or not. These got put in my pile of finished pages for me to show. And then up to our recents, there's only this one and one more page to show you. We did, together, on the channel, we did The Skating Girl. This is a colour with me on the channel. Available to everyone for free. This is our Skating Girl in Hannah Carson's new Merry Christmas. I couldn't get it out. I don't know what I used. I don't know. I know I used paint in the background, I think. Do you know, I haven't even written it down. Shooting Star, the Fishing Girl, yeah. So I used Polychromos in the last one and paint pens. This one, Black Widows. This was Black Widow pencils. So I have got this written down now. And I've just put Black Widow pencils. So the background I think is watercolours, I think. Yes, because I was going to use my Neocolor 2s, but then for some reason I got out the Derwent pastel set, that's right. So there's that one. I am missing, aha, there it is. I want to show you this one. That's on the channel. So there's two more. I lied to you. So Grains of Gold is the compilation book of Hannah's that we worked through in membership. This is my black background challenge. And we did Mr. Freddie Mercury. That's what he reminded me of. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Freddie Mercury. So the background is an acrylic paint technique that I shared. This is for Patreon. Neocolor 2s. And then it'll be Prismacolors on and stickles in his hair to give those like grey streaks. But and his beard and his moustache. Absolutely love it. And I love the acrylic technique in the background. So that's gorgeous, isn't he? He just reminded me of Freddie Mercury. So that's what we called him, Freddie Mercury. And then what else have we done in here with the black backgrounds? Oh yes, I was going to show you our newest one. So, what else have we done? We did the two swans. So this is Patreon, my Patreon. Patreon is just like a YouTube membership. You just pay a little bit each month. And I do a page a week for Patreon. And we did this one, was the first one in here. So our black background challenge was set, I think, at this one. And so everything in here has to be a black background and we have to do something different with it. So we did the jewel shining there. And then this week we did the iconic frog page. I love this one. And I did some storm clouds behind our very fed up looking froggy. So we finished this yesterday. But I absolutely love doing this. I love these black backgrounds. So it's going to be quite a challenge, but it really does hone in on certain skills and makes you really think about where you're going to place things, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. So yeah, so this is Prisma's, a matte black apple barrel I use, matte, so you can colour over it. Paint by Plaid. and Prismas and paint pens and gel pens. Usually Jelly Roll Moonlights, but oh, we're having so much fun with these books. This was the one I was saying, oh, I wish we could colour in this all the time because I just love this book. But you'd soon get fed up if you weren't mixing it up a bit with other things. It's like Romantic Country. We do a page a week, but we're colouring other things as well. So, love it. Absolutely love that. So that's Grains of Gold. And then on the channel, we did the beautiful, stunning Brambly Hedge book. Now, it is festive, and I've promised I won't do any more festive books until the festive season. We're going to do a spooky season for October. But I got this book and could not resist doing one. So we did this one. I absolutely love how it came out. I found the original classic illustrations, how they would have originally looked like in the 80s, I think it was. I could be wrong, so don't slam me for it. So I found the original colour schemes, and we went with that. And I used, what did I use? I don't think I've even written it down. Brambly Hedge. We used Chromaflows. Yeah, we used our Chromaflow pencils, and they loved this paper. So if I do another one in here at Christmas time, I will go back to the Chromaflows. Chromaflows and, where am I? And just paint pens. And I'd started to take out the outlines on their little pinafore dresses and got carried away. So took all the black backgrounds out, all the black outlines out, and just gave us this beautiful sort of pastel-y soft look, and it was just such a beautiful image. It was, you know, one that wasn't so complex that it would take us a number of weeks to do, and it was also one that wasn't so Christmassy. I mean, oh, that one I could have got away with as well, but oh my gosh, it's such a gorgeous book. And because I can look up the original artwork, that for me is even more exciting. So I think that's it, folks. So if you think I do, usually, today's exceptional, and because it's the end of the month, I wanted to share the pages with you. Usually I would do Romantic Country, a page for Patreon, and a page for the channel. That's 3 pages a week. And well, that doesn't sound a lot, but you think the detail in Romantic Country and the detail in some of our Patreon pages, it actually is. So I don't get an awful lot of other colouring done. I have started one. It's a Lizzie Mary Cullen one. I have started one. And I've got the new Emily Lydell Olberg book, which I'm so excited about. So we're going to do that too. But first of all, we're going to focus on spooky season. So I know I promised 2 lovely, lovely ladies, they've been waiting so long for the Green Witch. We're going to colour a page in the Green Witch, but I just couldn't get to it with the crisis going on here. So there we are. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all the pages that I've managed to complete. My autumn set of paints are sold out, and I'm just making some more, so they will be coming. If you go and have a look on my Etsy shop, I think all that's left is 1 set of the Beautiful Colours paints here. Yeah, so this one, and you get 13 in there. Baker's dozen, folks, Baker's dozen. Some of these are custom colours, so they won't be repeated. Once they're gone, these sets. I think there's 1 or 2 left. But there's an exciting one coming up. So I've got an autumn set. I'll remake those and restock. And I'm just working on a spring set. So I know it's autumn and we're coming into winter, but I had this idea for a colour palette for a spring set. And so it's more like pastel-y, just beautiful colours. So check out go and have a look and check out my Etsy shop. And yeah, just keep an eye on it. As and when I've got time, I'm putting things on there. I've done some jewellery. I did a piece of jewellery. This was my prototype. There'll be more coming, but I made this cuff bracelet with little magnetic clips. There isn't one at the moment, but there will be. And I've made a crochet tote bag. I'm going to make some pencil cases. So just keep an eye out. It's to boost my income. I'm not working, and a lot of money gets soaked up by big corporations that I won't name on here. But yeah, so just keep an eye out, and if you want to support me, you can go and buy something lovely from my shop as they pop up. That would be really helpful. All right, my darling friends, I will close this for now. Brambly Hedge has got a new one coming out after Christmas. And so I will see you very soon. I'm sorry there's no colour along, but I'm sure you'll appreciate. I want to share with you the pages I've done too. So until we meet again, I will try to get to Monday's mini Mondays, how to colour bricks with distress ink. I will try to get to that, God willing things calm down. If not, I will either see you on Patreon on Wednesday, membership on Sunday, or back here Monday or Thursday. All right. So take really good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me and spending time with me. Sending lots of love to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.